Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from MetLife. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Escapes a defender. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Jones on 1st down. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Godwin, the man in motion left. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his 1st time out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. one contained right at the line. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Herbert now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety? Well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, just barely.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Giants football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence.
Here's the handoff. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back-to-back carries here. Has a lane inside the 25. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. This throw is cut. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard run. Wow, that leaves him just a yard short on 4th down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
defense is all over this one for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Now trying the right side with Edwards. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Herbert from the gun. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived.
Waste of time. Why are you giving up? Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Now Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down throw by Jones. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Play fake, Jones. Buying some time left. Has it at the 7. He has the New York touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find it. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Pushing for the end zone, and it holds the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
That is big time. I mean, that is a play that just lights up this stadium and certainly lights up that defense. They didn't just hold him out of the end zone. They take the ball away with a dominant stop, too.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. There's a give straight up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Here we go.
He gets one more shot at it. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. He'll take it in short of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be their football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jones to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10 now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here we go, hey. Other side, other side. Troy.
Jones now on third down. Connects with Johnson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Touchdown! The Giants get the game's first points here in the second. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Edwards. They'll cobble together a yard there. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Giants take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants trying to add to their lead. down, 1 yard to go.
Get in the end zone, bud.
Jones. The throw is caught. Touchdown, New York. Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Herbert back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Completed to Hurst. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, Herbert. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked out by the Giants.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Jones on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Do this. It's all about teamwork.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play. On 3rd down, Herbert. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop. You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game. From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Joseph Charlton, the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. That's complete right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Still has room inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
What a waste of time.
Here's a give up the middle. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. What is the deal?
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Up and good from Joseph. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down throw by Jones. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Throw on 3rd down. He finds Johnson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Here's the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Gets this to Johnson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another chance for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Half 18, half 18. Adriana Lima.
3rd and goal for Jones. And this is cut. Touchdown, New York. The Giants continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just...
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on first down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Half 18, half 18. Go, dog.
Plowing up the middle. Room to run inside the 20. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants getting closer to a 7-0 start. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's